Hey guys, Marty Boots here. Today I just want to talk about Bitcoin and XRP and what I think is going to happen in the near future. So, first of all, I just want to talk about my last video, and I posted a video saying that you could short Bitcoin, and obviously that did not work out. We exploded higher, and you can't win them all, but that's all good. It was only a 3% loss or so if anybody took the trade. The potential was there for a good trade. It just did not work out. It was this trade here, and that we had pierced the highs here and dropped back inside. And I thought we had the potential of forming a doji topping candle like this if we would have managed to close the week out like that. But obviously that didn't happen. We exploded higher, and would have been about a 3% loss. So it's no big deal. You can't win them all. But it's actually the first video I think that I've posted that was not a winning trade. So it is what it is. Anyway, we'll talk about Bitcoin here. Look at this candle. This candle is absolutely insane. It is really, really crazy. Now we are going to need to fill some of this candle. When I mean fill, I mean we're going to have to have some pullback. The candle is ridiculous here, and we're on all-time highs right now, and actually putting in a double top right now. It's a risky short here right now as well, but I'll get to that in a minute. But this candle is just ridiculous. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, and it's going to cause a lot of FOMO, which makes me think that we need to pull back even more. Now, I talked about in my last video that normally if you see 3-month candles, there's usually a pullback. Look at this. So there's always some sort of a pullback. It's very rare that there is no pullback into the end of the month. So that's what I'm saying. There should be some sort of pullback. Now let me just. So here is right now on a 10-minute chart. This is topping out right now. You can see here if I just draw a line here. This is live, and I didn't intend to do this. You can see here we're kind of failing to break these previous highs here, and it's a potential short, very low risk short with a stop right above this topping candle here, or right above this bearish engulfing 10-minute candle. So your risk is very, very low. And I do believe that would be a short-term short, and I'll show you why in a minute. But this is a potential short setup. It might be too late by the time I get this video out there. It might be half an hour before I even get it made and posted or more. So we'll see how that goes. But you can check it out anyway. But I'll let you know what I think now. I think it's going to go a little bit higher at some point. But why I'm saying that this could be a potential short, I'll just close this down, guys. I forgot to close that. If you look at the measured move here, the measured move from the distance of this move to this move is identical from this move to this move. This is the yellow lines we're looking at. So you can see the depth of these moves. These two yellow lines are copied and pasted. So you can see the moves are identical, and then we get that pullback. And that pullback is actually into about the 50% retrace of that. Sorry, where am I going? Getting a bit lost there. You can see we pulled back right into the 50% retrace of that move. So if something similar happened, you'd be talking a pullback down in here until to the 992 area or something like that. Now this is just something to watch out for. A measured move is a very nice tool to have in your tool belt. Not a lot of people do use them, but over the years I've found them to be, they come in handy from time to time. So it's good to add that into your tool belt. If you don't know what a measured move is, it's market symmetry. And market symmetry is the markets love to create equal moves in a certain direction. I'm not going to go into that now. I can show you lots of examples, but the video will be too long. But market symmetry is very important, and you can see here this move to here and this move right to here right now. But if you actually look, there is a longer term move after the pullback. We got that longer term move, which was up here, which implies that there is a bit of a target up here at the 11,700 level or so. So even if we did get that pullback, I still kind of expect another move higher into that, around that level, 11,700. And I'll show you some confluence with that in 1 minute. Well, maybe I'll just show you right now. And I'll come back to this. I have more to talk about on this. I'll delete them arrows. I don't need them right now. Now, you can see this is a bullish candle, which implies next month there should be some higher highs. We should go higher next month. So even if we get a small pullback now into the end of the month, we probably should go and get new highs next month. So that is some confluence with this measured move. This measured move is telling us that we should go to 11,700, and the monthly candle is also telling us that we should print new highs next month. But anyway, okay, let me just talk quickly here about, these are the gaps. We have gaps here, and these gaps should be filled. They don't need to be filled, but they should be filled. And if we go back to the 3-month candle, it's ridiculous. So it is saying that, you know, the bottom gap is at about 7,000. Sorry, wrong. It's about 7,200 on the gaps. So, you know, if I bring that down here, roughly, it is about 33% there. And I have that drawn here. As you can see, it's about 34% here on the futures from this gap is the gap we created today. This is the gap last week or whatever, and this is the previous gap. So this market should roll over, you know, in the next 3 months. And I'm saying next 3 months because we are almost into a 3-month candle. But the gap should fill a lot quicker than that. It'll be into next month, and I believe it'll be the start of next month before we fill that gap. Only because, well, not only, but because of the measured move, because of the strong candle, and a few other things that, you know, it would take too long to go into the smaller time frames to show you. But so I believe next month probably that because of all this FOMO and because of this 3-month candle, we should start to fill those gaps. I don't see us exploding higher. Now, can we go another 10% or so? Yes, we probably can. You know, maximum in my eyes. But that would be about it. But I want to talk about this candle, and I just want to do a little bit of research here, just right in front of you. And look at the wick on the bottom, and look at the big body. Now, there's 8 days left in the month, so, you know, 8 days is a lifetime in crypto. But if we finish similar to what the candle is showing right now, I just want to go back and I want to show you here on Apple monthly charts. And that was a monthly candle, by the way. This is a monthly candle, if you did not notice. Now, I want to show you similar candles on Apple. We all know Apple has been in a serious uptrend for the last 20 years or whatever. So I just want to show you. Now, almost every time we get this, we see upside, at least a breach of the upward candle the next month. So you can see here, trended higher. This is what I'm expecting next month, if I'm honest, because the 3-month candle is so crazy. I think that we potentially could form this pierce above the highs and then get that pullback and fill the gaps. This is my expected scenario right now. So I don't, even if we short right now, I don't believe that we'll get a huge short. It's too strong. But maybe next month, if we pierce the highs and fail to hold new highs, this is when we'll fill the shorts, in my opinion. So this is the scenario I am looking for on Bitcoin. Now, if that continues to stay above and doesn't go back into the red, then we will trade it to the long side. But if it does come back into the red, we will look to get them gaps filled, and we'll have a 34% drop in Bitcoin. I'll keep going. We have candles here. We went to the upside. A candle like it. We went to the upside. A similar candle, upside. A similar candle. We had some upside as well. But it's showing there's upside. That is not an identical candle. But I want to just show you the strength of these candles. It's a bullish candle, and people should learn this one candle alone. This one candle alone can make you, serious money. Here's another candle, monthly basis, uptrend. There was a candle here actually, but it did pierce the highs. I missed this one. There's one here, and it actually had a failed move. Interesting, but it did still pierce the high. So we still had that scenario. You can see two candles here, both went higher. Another candle here, and both went higher. Now that is basically it. Back to 2005. There's one there as well, and we went higher. So generally, this candle on a monthly basis will give you at least a new print higher on a new month, and then you can look to short. Short now, you may get a bit of a pullback, yes, but if you look for the bigger short, it is better to short next month, in my opinion, and get that pullback. If we hold the new highs on next month, then you look to go long, and who knows where this market can go. It's parabolic mode. So, got 11 minutes. That's taking a bit longer than I thought. Very quickly here on XRP. XRP, very quickly here. We have the starting formation of a possible parabolic move. I mean, it's a bit of a parabola here, parabolic curve. Now, we need to break. We've been long XRP. Quite a lot of people have been long XRP, and I've made some videos in the past down here and all about XRP and how it's going to go higher. Now you can see this trend line here. Very important. If we break this trend line, we are coming into the apex here. We're above all moving averages, so it looks strong. Things look strong here, and if we can just get that breakout, you can see the curl up. We're trending above moving averages here. We've got a triple top here. But it looks like that we are going to break out on XRP. It looks like this can potentially explode. And if we break this downward downtrend line, this definitely could explode. And I have a target of $1.20. If you watch my previous videos, you'll see $1.20 at least. I think it's by the end of the year or so. It's good returns, but in the bull market alone, XRP can 10x. It possibly can. And look at Bitcoin. When this market gets into FOMO mode, it goes crazy. So we cannot rule that out in the longer term. But right now we need to watch this parabolic pattern. And very quickly, I want to show you the 3-day chart from memory. We are just trying to break above the 200 moving average. We are just breaking above it. You can see there. And if we break above that 200-day moving average on a closing basis, we should break out here and move higher. So that's something to keep an eye on. Okay, guys, that's it for the video. Check Bitcoin here very quickly. I know the videos are long, so we're still holding below that low. So, okay, well, I mean, that short's still intact, but I don't think it'll be a huge move to the downside if that short holds out. I think there'll be a better short at the start of next month. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the content, and please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you have any videos that you'd like me to do, please post in the comment section below, and I'll try and do the videos for you. And if you'd like to join us on our Discord group, we have lots of very intelligent traders and investors in there. We're in there every day, and we're very active in there, trying to make a killing in this market. So if you'd like to join us in there, hit us up on the link below and send us a message on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And sorry, that is a 3-day free trial for that. And you can send us a message below. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.